Hello everyone, welcome back to another trading session. Today we will try to take some trades. I'm taking this trade right here with the buyers because we are inside of a ranging market and I'm expecting a rejection from this common point of rejection. Let me just mark it just like that. This is the common point of rejection. Our entry is just below that and we are in a ranging market with big shadows for each and every candle, so we can expect another one right here. That's why I took this trade. Okay, if you look at the previous candle, we also keep creating higher highs and not creating lower lows, so that's a good sign for buyers to enter. Also the major uptrend and minor uptrend. Okay, so we always love to go with the trend so we can have more chance to win. Okay, I will look at another pairs. All right. All right, so I will enter a buy right inside of this engulfing pattern. Let's just go to lower time frame. All right, so I don't see any fresh area yet. All right, so there's the fresh area. I entered right now. Okay. This is my fresh area. If you look, this is the fresh supply. We have another fresh supply right down right here, but I'm expecting a bounce from this area. If it comes down right here, I will add 2 more trades. Let's go. I added 2 more just because it's a safer entry and it will reject from there. Okay, and this is a decision point trade. So these 2 zones, these are decision points. Okay, I'm expecting a rejection. Let's just see how this candle is going to close, and then I will explain why did I take this trade. These 2 entries right here is the safest entry we could possibly have. All right, beautiful. All right, so the reason why I took this trade is because, first of all, we have a well-respected resistance area and the price almost every time has been rejected from this area. Okay, and then finally this area has been broken, and if you look back, you will see a fresh supply, fresh demand causing the breakout. Okay, so for example, if you have some buyers here and then sellers enter and reject the price, and again we have some kind of buyers and then again sellers enters, again same buyers right here, sellers enter, but this time we have more buyers. Okay, we have more buyers compared to these 2, right? That's why this breakout happens, and these more buyers are causing breakout. So next time price comes to the area that is causing the breakout, the price will react from it. Okay, let's say this is the well-respected resistance. We need at least 3 touches and then the breakout, and we can find entry right at where the price created a fresh demand and it will react from it. Okay, we will take the buy right here. And how to detect the fresh demand? If you look at this area, you'll see a fresh supply zone, fresh demand zone, I'm sorry. And this is how we mark it. Okay, if you go back to lower time frame, also look at this one as well, and you will see the better entry. If we go back to lower time frame on 30 minutes, we will see the market in more details. So here we don't see anything right here. Also here we don't see anything, so we have to keep going to the lower time frame until we find the entry. All right, we see an entry right here, but it's not fresh because we have this shadow inside of it. If we draw this, there's a shadow inside of it, so that's not fresh. Go back to 10 seconds. There we go, we finally see the entries. So if I mark this entry right here, this will be my fresh entry. Okay, see that this is a fresh entry. This is also fresh, but this entry right here is a bit risky because if we go back to 1 minute, you can see that the bigger demand is right here, but this entry is just above and it's not inside of this one. So this is a better entry in general. I took 3 entries on this trade. Okay. All right. I will move on to the next trade. All right. Let me just there's a huge doji. I want to take this doji right now. If there was a higher high compared to this high, it would be a very strong trade, but now it's just not as strong because this is a double top and it can drop even more. Otherwise, I would take double trade on this one because it would be a third touch breakout with a higher high, also a doji break, right? But for now, it's only a doji break. That's why we lost this trade so bad, which is fine. All right, this trade is about to close. And we have a QM area right down here. And okay, so this is a huge gap down. I go 2 trades. And I know that the price is coming from QM. Let me just mark the QM area. This is the QM area. The price touched this demand right here. If I go to lower time frame, you will see that. All right. The reason why we go to lower time frame is that we want to see the market in more details, right? Okay. Back to 1 minute and see how this candle is going to close. This is called a gap down. So basically, when we have a gap down in a downtrend, it means that the buyers are eagerly waiting to enter the market. Okay, they're about to enter the last seconds. There we go. All right, now you see this gap up, right? So the gap up is not in the favor of buyers anymore, and it can make sellers enter at the last second. So here's a general rule. If you have a sell setup and then you see a gap down, you have to avoid it. If you have a buy setup and you see a gap up, you have to avoid it. This is called negative confirmation. Okay. All right. So here, look at that. This is another setup. I'm sure so many of you already know what this setup is, right? First touch, second touch, third touch is breaking that. So this is a breakout setup, breakout. And the starting candle is starting with a gap up, right? So if you look closer to this one, just as this one, you can see the gap up. So like I said before, gap up is in the favor of sellers. So this is another confirmation to take this trade, just as this one. See, when this candle was starting to form, I told you that this is a candle that the sellers will reject, right? And it looks just like this one, because if you're deciding to take a sell and you see the gap up, it's a positive confirmation. But if you were seeing a gap down here, so the candles, instead of starting from here, it was starting from down here, it would be this candle, okay? It would be green. So this third touch breakout should have been avoided or should have been taken with a smaller amount, okay? Because it has negative reasons to take. All right. I think I'm just going to stop right here. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to join the Telegram channel and like the video. Thank you for watching, everybody, and peace out.